Hi guys, and welcome to another video. And in this lesson we're going to be looking at some polymers and their properties. Now the property of a polymer is determined by the chemicals that make that polymer and the conditions the polymer was made. For example, we have polyethylene. Now polyethylene can either be low density polyethylene or LDPE, or it can be high density polyethylene. The difference between the two depends on the catalyst used and the condition that each was used to make. So low density polyethylene tends to have many branches, and you can see these branch chains sticking out from the main polymer chain. Now this gives the low density polyethylene a weak strength, or a relatively weak strength, and this is because these chains are not able to pack closely together. So the intermolecular force between these chains is quite weak. Now the maximum temperature that we can use LDPE at is about 85 degrees, whereas high density polyethylene, in high density polyethylene you can see that we have a lot less branches. There's far less branching, which means that these polymer chains are able to pack closer together. If the polymer chains are able to pack closer together, the intermolecular forces are stronger. So there are strong forces between the chains. Now the maximum temperature that we can use HDPE at is around 120 degrees. We next have a polymer which is called a thermosoftening polymer. And polyethylene is a thermosoftening polymer. Now in a thermosoftening polymer, you can see that the chains are tangled, and that these chains can move quite easily past each other. Now when we heat a thermosoftening polymer, we can remold its shape. It will then set in that shape, and if we reheat it, well, the structure would become moldable again, and we can change its shape. As long as we keep heating this polymer, we can amend or change the shape to whatever we want. Now that's quite different to a thermosetting polymer. Once you have set the shape of a thermosetting polymer, you cannot remold it. So you cannot heat a thermosetting polymer up and change the shape. It will not melt. The reason you cannot change the shape of a thermosetting polymer is because you have these cross-links, or these covalent bonds, between the polymer chains. Vulcanized rubber is an example of a thermosetting polymer. Once we've set the vulcanized rubber into the shape of a tire, you cannot remold it, even if you heat the tire up. Okay guys, thanks for tuning in. Stay in touch for another video.